everyone. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Carrie Wong, and my co-teacher, Tiffany Shibata, and Darlene here. We're for YBA today. All our kids are not playing hooky. They are actually at a conference for the YBA, Central Coast? San Jose? San Jose. So it's really nice to see our young youth going into conferences and seeing what we experienced as youth. So it's good that they're there. So they're there and we're here. So we're doing the service today. We will begin our service with opening meditation, followed by Nembutsu. Please join us in placing your hands together in Gasho.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. Namanda. Namanda. Namanda.
Also, if you're new today for our service, welcome. And if you are returning from a long time from coming to church, welcome back. We will now practice the Hanamatsuri song, A Flower Grows. And we have passed out, or we'll have passed. Oh, you have the green papers. The song is on it. And we are going to practice singing it with the accompaniment of song. So you don't have to hear me sing. And oh, it's recorded by Seattle Betsuin. And after the flower grows, we will be followed by recitation of the three treasures and Nembutsu on page 2. Oh, I'm supposed to stay out here. So if you're able, please rise to sing A Flower Grows. And we have a lot of people here, so lots of voices could be heard. And the song will have a voice accompaniment to it. Okay. Oh, she sings fast.
From a tiny seed of flower grows, he stretches up and looks for the sun. Your kindly words through these our goodness shows. When we nurture the goodness planted inside, it grows, it grows. If we all grew goodness in our hearts, our dream of peace on earth would be real. Let's work to make our world a better place with all the love that we feel. Our gentle thoughts, our kindly words, through these our goodness shows. When we nurture the goodness planted inside, it grows, it grows. Bring the flowers, gather them all, and make the temple ring with our song. The meadow will last one day, but we can flower with goodness our whole life long.
Please join me in the three treasures on page 2. Hard is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is there that we shall be freed from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of your way to enlightenment and awaken in ourselves your supreme will. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord in your life of harmony in a spirit of universal oneness, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
All right, that was fast. Oh, sorry. I was trying to keep up. Blah, 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 blah. We'll try to see if we can slow that down with GarageBand or something. Or you might have to hear the teachers sing. Good job, though. Good job. Okay. Next up, we will do chanting of the Sutra Jusege, led by our wonderful minister's assistant, May Pablo and Kay Freeman. Kay Freeman too? Kay too? Oh. Oh, okay. Let's see. During the sutra chanting, we will have Oshoko or incense incense offering by the following: Dharma School student Chloe Ota and adult Kenji Ota.
Gago chosegan hishimu jodo shigan fumanzok sefujo shogak gao muryoko fui dai seshu fusai shobi sefujo shogak gashi jobutsudo myosho chojipo kukyo mishomon sefujo shogak ryokujin shonen joe shubongyo shigumu jodo isho teninshi jiriki endaiko fusho musaido shoujo sankumyo kosai shuyakunan kai egen meshi komoan hesoku shoakudo tsudatsu zen shumon koso jomanzok iyoro jipo nichigatsu shujuki tenko onpugen ishukai 集中せぽししく供養一切物具足習得本金出上満得意三害よ女仏無下地通達未不詳感覚エリック投資最小尊志願役化大戦の感動国書天人東内妙慶ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがにしくどく平等性一切どんぼ大師おじょあんらこナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏ナマンダ仏
Thank you. We will now listen to a Dharma message by Reverend Shibata.
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you, especially so many of our little ones. And as Carrie had mentioned, it's nice to know that the high schoolers are at the Young Buddhist Association conference in the Coast District. And I actually was able to be their guest speaker yesterday, so I made it back, yay. But the children, they look forward to the banquet and dressing up semi-formal and the dance, of course. And so, as Carrie mentioned too, that those are some of our memories growing up, myself and Tiffany and Carrie and our other girlfriends. And so I'm really overjoyed to hear that they're participating. So one story that also comes from my childhood that I think was introduced here, I can't remember if maybe Reverend Matsumoto or one of our Dharma school teachers introduced this story, but it's inspired by the Stockton Buddhist Women's Association service later on this morning called Dana Day service. And Dana, as we know, is the word for selfless giving, to give. And selfless giving means to be able to give from your heart without expecting anything in return. And so we learned a good message from the rainbow fish. And so I wanted to share that story with you and how even rainbow fish in this story relates to our Buddhist teachings. And I don't know if rainbow fish was available to be there during our services, but he swam all the way to the temple today to join us. So he's going to be my partner today. And hopefully he'll hang out and not fall asleep while I'm giving my sermon. He's a little sleepy today. He took a red-eye swim to join us. So okay, here we go. Okay, hold on, Rainbow Fish. Okay, Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. A long way out in the deep blue sea there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue, and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. Look how beautiful he is. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." So many. "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were these dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he's the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. Now he's sad. One day he poured out his troubles to Starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said Starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." So he's going to make his journey. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. Right there, there's the two eyes. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "Oh, I have been waiting for you." I thought her voice was a little higher. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how happy you will be." "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" She'll look at you, or he'll look at you. He's really tired. Whoa. Okay. Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. "Only one very, very small shimmering scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." And we have one of those. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale among one of his blue ones. A rather particular feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new little scale glittering in the water. Can you imagine? He's so happy. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scales flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him was filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale. His most prized possession had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said Rainbow Fish, and as happy as a splash, he swam off to join his other friends. The end. Okay, so again, this is a classic. This is a story that I've been told when I was little. And of course, it's still a classic because it has great teachings about sharing and even how some of our possessions that we do have, maybe our toys and other things that we have, we think they provide us with a lot of happiness, but at times maybe they do cause us a little bit of sadness and a little bit of jealousy or a little bit of envy. And those types of feelings make us feel very lonely and maybe distance us from our friends. So what Rainbow Fish really learned was the act of giving, the selfless giving, and even the octopus. The octopus reminds me of somebody, reminds me of the Buddha, teaching us wonderful lessons about our own greed and the things that we want and how that causes unhappiness. So the very, very wise octopus shared her wisdom and said, hey, maybe if you let go of some of these things, you'll find a happiness that you haven't experienced before. And luckily, the other fish in the ocean were recipients of these beautiful scales that then also made them happy because of Rainbow Fish's wonderful sharing. So I think we can learn a lot from the Stockton Buddhist Women's Association Dana Day service, the service of giving and reflecting upon giving in our lives and how that can make other folks around us very happy. And it's not a thing that we have to give, like a material item, a toy, or maybe one of our own possessions. But if you give your time, or if you give loving words, or beautiful smiles, those things don't cost us a thing, but they're very, very valuable in nature to others as well. So I challenge you today to share your beautiful smiles and beautiful hugs and beautiful waves and kind eyes and loving words with those around you, friends and family alike, but even strangers, because we never know what another person is going through. So if you can share those beautiful things with them, I'm sure it'll brighten up their day. Okay, so what I wanted to do is share with you some of these so we're actually throwing these petals out to welcome the Buddhas. So these are the ones that I've used for the scales today. And so we utilize these during the ritual for Sambujo, when we have a beautiful, elaborate kind of service. But we also use these as bookmarkers for our service books. So you can use them for your books at home, your service books, whatever you'd like to, okay? So when you leave today's service, please collect one to come and offer incense, and then I'll give you one of our beautiful scale petals, okay? So please join me in Gassho to conclude my Dharma message. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu.
please rise if you're able for the singing. Oh, thank you for your Dharma message, Reverend Shibata. It's nice to be on the receiving end. Usually I'm the one reading it and, making sure and I'm sure Tiffany will agree, all the teachers out there, but it's nice to be on the receiving end to sit and listen to it, to relive and relearn and remind us how we can better our lives. Please rise if you're able for the singing of the Gatha. Listen to his voice on page 178 of the service book. We'll sing verses 1 and 2, followed by the recitation of our pledge on the inside back cover of the service book.
Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha, not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance. I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu.
Okay, now it's time for announcements. The Japanese Treasures Boutique sale will be Saturday, March 29th from 10 to 2. Donations are still being taken in the office, and our very own Lilia Diaz will have her Lily Bean coffee trailer there if you want to purchase any coffee from her. The Temple Scholarship applications are now available in the office, or you can call the office and get it online. The church home and hospital visitation will be on April 5th. If you know someone that would appreciate a visit, please contact the office as soon as possible. It was supposed to be March 15th. A variety of food items and small gifts will be given. These are for church members 90 years of age and older, residing in a care facility or recovering from an illness. Hanamatsu will be on April 13th with Reverend Dr. Takahashi as the guest speaker and an egg hunt. Hatsumaidi, the first Buddhist service, will be on May 18th. Please see the Karma for more information. What is it? Reverend Dr. Takahashi Miyaji, sorry. Takashi, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. The Spring Bento Box fundraiser will be on Saturday, April 19th. Only 750 boxes are available. Reverend Candace's book club will meet this Wednesday, March 26th at 6:30. Cans and plastic bottles are now being collected by YBA. Please leave your recyclables in the white barrels by the mini chapel. Following this service, students will go to their classrooms. All others are invited to join in the fellowship refreshments in the gym social room. At 11:30 this morning, the Stockton Buddhist Women's Association will have their annual Dana Day service, followed by lunch in the mini chapel. The Young Buddhist Association, YBA, is asking for donations to help raise money to help new Kaikyoshi ministers of the BCA through the Koromo Fund. So there will be a box in the foyer if anyone wants to donate today, or you can always send in your donations to the office. They are collecting money through the month of April. Script is being sold, so there's these order forms in the foyer if anybody wants to order script, which are like gift cards for various businesses. And then the church gets a percentage of each card ordered. The college and young adult welcome dinner hosted by the Buddhist Church of Stockton will be April 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. Please contact the office, or you can email revshibata@gmail.com. Sangha Fellowship Sundays is bringing the Sangha together through having fun. We meet in the gym on April 6th, 13th, and 20th after the service until about 2 o'clock. Come and enjoy basketball, pickleball, crafting, walking, and more, with Dharma Friends Taiko also meeting on April 6th. Are there any other announcements? Oh, yes?
We can look in the office.
Goes on May 18th. Any more questions or announcements? Oh, this dismissal to class? There's nothing else on here. Okay, dismissal to class. Please observe good etiquette and do not enter the aisle before the row in front of you. Those students who did not offer incense before the service are asked to do so before leaving the hondo. And actually, I think you're supposed to come up here anyway for your rainbow fish scale if you would like one.
Would you like a bookmarker? You're welcome. Your rainbow fish scale. Ken, did you want a bookmarker? No? Okay. How are you? Good. Did you see the kitties this morning? Did you? Oh, hi, Zelda. You want a bookmarker?
Ooh.
Want a rainbow fish scale? Yeah?
I'll take one for him too. Oh, where do we turn in for the spring box sale?
Oh, I can take it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And I got you
Want
one.
a rainbow fish scale?
Which one? Do you want this one or
For
this
you
one?
for Dad? Oh, sorry, honey. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm getting old. I can't see the.
You want your rainbow fish scale? Yeah. Come get your scale. This is from Rainbow Fish. What do you say? Yeah. Now you have one just like you. Come down. Hi, like this one. Yeah. Do you like rainbow fish? Yeah.
He's like amazing.
Yeah. See, you have one too, just like him. You want to play with him in Dharma class? Yeah, you want to? Can you take care of him for me? Okay, you take good care, okay? Okay.
You guys are best friends.
Hello. Would you like a rainbow fish scale? You want your rainbow fish scale?
What do you say, Dandy Candy?
Oh, you're welcome. Here's your bookmarker.
Thank you.
I know. Hi, Papa, you want one? There you go. Thank you.